exploring petroglyph sites of the Kawaiisu Southern Paiute region of California, in the near the El Paso Mountains. I went to 4 different sites, 4 different sacred sites within a day's walk of each other, right? A small geographic area. And each one had its own little flavor, but there's something that I kept seeing over and over again that I wanted to talk about because it's something that's been bothering me for a while, and I have some ideas, and frankly, I want to hear from somebody who actually knows the answer to this question if humanly possible. It's probably somebody who's Native American, so if you're not Native American, fine, but if you really don't know and you're just making opinions, you're no better than me, okay? So I want to hear from somebody that knows the answer. But if you don't know the answer, I have a few theories about this. Petroglyphs don't appear typically just anywhere. It's sacred sites, sacred places where there's a perennial water source. It's on top of a mountain. It's in a sacred cave. There's some kind of celestial marker there, like for solstices or equinoxes. You think of them along the lines of a church, okay? It's not just, oh, I think I'll draw on the wall here. Something's going on there that somebody is trying to commune with the spirit world. And infrequently, you will see grinding holes, morteros, like bowl-size holes with round rocks. Infrequently, you'll see that at these kind of sites. And if you do, often they're extremely shallow, or they're stained with pigment because ceremonial paint was prepared at that site. What you do see kind of often is metates, which is a flat rock that has been rubbed smooth with another rock. The surface has been abraded, obviously been abraded, to the point where it actually changes the color. It's rubbed away the surface color of the rock, the desert varnish, to reveal the true color of the rock underneath. And that seems weird. And usually people say something like, oh, there's a grinding slick, meaning maybe they prepared some food there. Now, I got a question for you. When was the last time you made bread at church? Or a pot of soup at church? Like, never, right? That just doesn't happen. It makes no sense for humans to walk into a sacred, holy place and do something mundane like make lunch. I mean, honestly, that just simply doesn't happen. It's not a thing. And in fact, if it has ever happened, it's always been because one civilization or culture has taken over another, and they want to desecrate the holy temple of the original culture. They'll bring like marketing into the temple, or they'll bring goats and livestock and let them hang out in there. It's a way to desecrate the temple. You don't do mundane things in temples. You do holy things in temples. Cooking is a mundane thing. Okay, so these grinding slicks have obviously some ceremonial or holy or purpose at these sites. They're not grinding corn. They're not grinding mesquite beans, whatever, bologna sandwiches. I don't care what it is. They're not doing that in church. So what are they doing? And I have a few ideas, and I honestly would like to hear from anybody who knows the answer, because these are my thoughts. First of all, maybe there is some grinding, but it's of some kind of ceremonial substance, like herbs, for example. Maybe you're grinding up dried herbs. Makes perfect sense. Incense, psychedelic plants, something like that. Okay, grinding sacred plants. Or the Native American sees within the earth the embryo of every human and every plant. that will ever be born. The earth is the great mother. So when you're carving an image, a sacred image, a petroglyph into mother, it's a pretty effing big deal, right? I mean, you're chipping away a piece of mother. What you eat is nurtured in mother's body, and you pull that fruit up by its roots, and it's full of all the nutrients from the mother body, the earth, and you place it in your body, and your body digests it, and now you are made of the plant and the nutrients that actually came from your own Mother Earth's body. It's a great, beautiful, and gentle cycle. So if you're scratching away the body of your mother to place a sacred image on her skin, aka grinding a petroglyph into the rock, it's not taken lightly. You are deeply and meaningfully connecting with your earth mother through grinding into her very skin. So maybe one way to do that is not necessarily to peck an image, to chip a particular image into her skin, but to rub her belly with another rock, to loosen a little bit of that epidermis for your ceremonial purpose. And then my third idea is a little different, which one example is Hopi ceremonial sand art is ephemeral. Okay, it's meant to be created and then obliterated. Sand art, sand on sand, and then wipe it away. It is of the moment. It's ephemeral. It's not to be attached to. It's not something for your ego to hold on to. It's a prayer. It is offered and it is released. And this kind of sand art, by the way, is not relegated just to the American Southwest. I mean, take a look at the Far East and the beautiful sand art that's created there. I mean, you got 6 monks standing in a circle creating intricate mandalas with variegated colored sands. And it takes them days and days. And then, when it's complete, it is wiped from the table. Wiped away. Completely just thrown in the trash. I don't know if they throw it in the trash. I don't know what they do with it, but it's not there anymore. It's just a bunch of sand. It is a prayer of the moment, and then the moment is gone, and the prayer is released. Also, in the Pueblo people of the American Southwest, in the Pueblo region, in the Kivas, in some places, there are beautiful wall murals painted that are plastered over, and there are somewhere between like 50 and 84 layers of mural plaster on these walls. The mural is painted, the mural is obliterated, because it is of the moment, is that. Okay, so these grinding slicks at ceremonial sites, maybe something has been painted on that rock and then obliterated. Or maybe something's been scratched on that rock and then it has been rubbed out. It's a prayer of the moment. It's ephemeral. It's released. It's deeply intentional at the moment. It's created and then it's released. Okay, so these are my thoughts and ideas. I would love clarification about this if somebody actually knows the answer. It is my mission to drill down to what is tiny little 100 years of the entire of human history, Native Americans were awesome at this, and I am trying to bring it into the light. That's the purpose of this channel. So if you can help me do that by answering this one question, that would be awesome. And let's take this journey together, okay? If you like this, please like and subscribe and participate and comment. It's a fun journey. It's really exciting. It's really interesting exploring Native American shamanic art, and I want to do it with you.